Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today's video is going to go over some free tools through Shopify. You don't necessarily have to have a Shopify plan to take advantage of some of these tools. So I really encourage you all to, I really don't think you have to have a Shopify account to take advantage of the majority of these tools. So stick around if you're an entrepreneur, because I want to share with you some of the free tools that Shopify has to offer. Now, the reason that this video even came into my mind is because while reviewing some of the new updates with Shopify, I came across this hair business name ideas generator 2024. And with me being in the hair industry and helping lots of different people get started with their hair business, this makes complete sense, because there are some times where people come to me and they're struggling with the name, they're struggling with pricing, they're struggling with just different things. There were also some people that came, actually a company that came to me, and they were wanting information on payroll, and if I knew any software or had any software to recommend for their payroll system. They wanted to create different checks, and there's a tool where you can actually create checks too through Shopify. So I'm going to share with you all these free tools through Shopify. Be sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into it. So the first thing again that I want to go over is the Hair Business Name Ideas Generator 2024. Now, the reason a tool like this is very useful is because when you're thinking of creating a name for your business, one of the things that you want to take into consideration is if the name is available. So this is pretty cool, letting you kind of just match and see what names are available as far as what names you want to modify your website around. So like if you are going to use the name Apple Hair, for example, you want to make sure applehair.com is available, right? Or applehair.org or whatever you want. And typically for this, I would go to GoDaddy. Okay, in the past, I would go to GoDaddy and see which URLs are available. But I really like this tool because Shopify is really good at making themselves a one-stop shop. You know, they're really good at evolving and adding more tools and services to service entrepreneurs like ourselves as well as our clients. So it reads instant brand names with Shopify store name generator. Use Shopify's hair name generator to search for business names and check domain availability instantly, which is super cool. You probably won't believe how many people are stuck on that step when they come to me looking for business advice, and they're like, how do I even start by deciding what name that I want to choose? And once they decide the name, they're like, how do I even know if that website's available? And like I said, before I would go over to GoDaddy, but now it's available here with Shopify. So if you want to take advantage of this tool, all you have to do is Google Shopify hair name generator, or go to the Shopify Help Center and you can pull it up there. So I'm going to show you all pretty much how it works. It's really, really cool. I also want to say this before I continue going on with the video. If you are at the point where you're wanting to create a name for your business, you do want to consider some other factors besides, is the name just available? You know, I think that's pretty obvious. So Shopify also has different articles, and they also have different like blogs where they elaborate more specifics that are involved in choosing a business name that's effective and efficient for your company. So right here, they give you like some ideas on hair names. Now, you don't have to choose them, but these are some names that they choose or that they have available. So as you can see, you have like Cool Hair, Curl It Up, David Hair Salon, David's Hair Salon, excuse me, and just, you know, different hair names that Shopify recommends. Now, of course, you don't have to take any of the names that they recommend. There's also an option toward the bottom where you can choose, or you can type in a name that you have been thinking about to see if it's available there. But I still think, nevertheless, this tool is really cool. And I'm pretty sure it works for more businesses outside of the hair industry too. So, excuse me, I'm really anxious to play around with the tool. I did play around with it while I was creating the video. I'm not going to lie. Just tried some different hair names because, I don't know, I just wanted to see how it worked. And it's pretty cool. Now, also towards the bottom of the tools. Shopify does have like an FAQ section, so you can get more information through that section as well. So it says, when it comes to hair business name ideas, it's all about the authenticity. Woo. Is your hair business sleek and modern, or abstract and artistic? Do you focus on an exclusive spa-like appearance, or do you have a friendly local vibe? Consider the type of service and products you're selling and who your customers will be. And it continues on with some additional information about naming your hair business. Also, you see the next line is titled, How Do I Find Catchy Hair Company Names? And so it goes into that. So like I was mentioning before, Shopify does have a blog, but they also do a really good job with including a lot of information in their Shopify Help Center, as well as in their FAQ section. And this video is not sponsored, just wanted to put that out there. But if you are interested in trying out Shopify, again, I don't think you have to have a Shopify store to play around with the tool. But if you are interested in using the tool and also creating a website through Shopify, there is a link that I have down below. All you have to do is click that and you can definitely get started. So when you type in different, like you can type in a word or a hair business name, and then it also, the system prompts like different hair names based off what you chose, like based on what you search for. And so you can choose, I just chose hair for an example for the video. And by doing that, it kind of walks you through step by step on getting started with that hair business name. So, it just asks, which of these best describes you, and you can go ahead and click which one works best. Also what type of store do you have? Are you selling digital products or tangible products and things like that? Where are you located? So I'm not going to go through the whole setup process, but I just wanted to show you all how cool this tool really, really is. So if you're in the mindset of starting a hair business and you're thinking of a name, go ahead and try out that tool. Now, also, like I said, I wanted to talk about some other tools that they have. So they have an option where you can explore more tools. So I think I did a video maybe like 3 years ago going over some tools that Shopify has, but it's really good to do refreshers because sometimes the tools that I reviewed like 3 years ago, they have updates and they're more advanced now than they were before. So Shopify also offers a free logo maker. This is something else that newer businesses, even businesses, I can't even say just newer, businesses in general are looking for. Even if a business has a logo, I have worked with businesses that were in the process of revamping and rebranding their business. So this is something that can really help a lot of entrepreneurs. The fact that Shopify does offer it is so cool. You can literally create your logo for free. You don't have to go online and search for anyone to create it. You don't have to use Canva. I like to offer different options, and I like to equip you all with as much as I know so that you have the choice as to what you want to do. If you want to hire someone to create your logo, be my guest, do it. If you want to do it yourself, do it, But these are some options. Also, another tool is the business name generator. So just like I was mentioning a little bit ago, that was pretty sure that you can use the hair business name generator for more than just hair businesses. Looks like Shopify has two. Looks like they have two. They have a hair business name generator, and then they also have the business name generator. So it says create an AI generated business name and claim the domain in seconds. So it's pretty much like the same concept. It's just not geared directly toward hair businesses. So I think this is pretty cool because it, again, lays out step by step on how you can find your business name. It also gives you insight on which way you want to lead when you are looking for business names. If you're kind of just lost in the process, which is okay because there's a lot to consider when you are starting a hair business or starting any business for that matter. And then also being able to see if that domain is available right there through Shopify is so cool. That's a great perk, and something, like I said, that I used to have to go to a third party to look up quickly. So the fact that you have another option here, the fact that I have another option, I'm really happy about that. It also says sample business name ideas to inspire you. So they provide different business name ideas. excuse me, based on, I guess, the industry that you're in or the word that you put in, to kind of give you some ideas. Because sometimes you may have an idea of what you want in your business name, but you may not know exactly what you want the business name to be. So I think that's pretty cool too. Also, it gives you information on coming up with a name for your brand, how to choose a name, branding, clarity, availability. I really like how, like I said before, Shopify does a great job with breaking down what it is they have to offer. I think it's one thing for a tool to show you what they offer, what you can do with the tool. And then it's another thing when the tool gives you additional resources and information and assistance on not just what the tool was made for, but actually why you want to, not even why, but how you can be most successful utilizing the tool. It also has a portion that goes over uniqueness. And I think that's super important when you are considering creating a name for your business. You want to take all of that into consideration as well. The next tool that I want to go over is the slogan maker. Okay. So this is also a really, really cool tool. And that's another reason why I enjoy Shopify, because it's literally like your one-stop shop. It's you have so many different options and different tools to choose from. So a slogan, how many of us have been puzzled thinking about a slogan? Now, there are some people where slogans come very seamless. And there are other people where, slogans don't come that easy. And so I think it's really important when you're looking at creating a authentic business and you're wanting it to stand out, you're wanting to have that creative side to it, being able to get some insight, some help with that, with creating a slogan. All right, so another tool that they have is the domain. You can register for a domain name. We already kind of went over that with the hair business name and the business name generator. Link in bio for commerce. So this is another tool that they offer. This is similar to like Linktree, where you can have multiple links in your bio. Or I don't even know if you can have multiple links. It says turn followers into customers through your social bio with Link Pop, a free customizable link in bio tool powered by Shopify. So I think that this is pretty similar to Linktree. Comment down below if you've used this particular app and if it's similar to it or if it's not. It also goes over the fact that you can sell directly from your bio. It goes over how you can sell more ways to monetize. So that's something else interesting if you are wanting to capitalize on every area of your business, including social media. So it also says join a community of creators. It also has some FAQs that you can continue to look at and research if you're interested in that. The next tool is Who is Domain Lookup. So this is a tool where you can discover crucial information with the domain lookup tool. So search the Who is database to find key information about a domain. So you can see if a domain is taken, if a domain is registered, if it's not. I think you can even check and see how much a certain domain costs. So I think that's pretty cool too. Again, if you're in the process of searching for domains and you're wanting to know what domains are available or just any additional information about a certain domain, this is also available in the free tool section with Shopify. All right, so the next tool is a pay stub generator. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited with this because there are so many people that have reached out to me, not even necessarily recently, but when I had my salon more so, people would reach out and ask about generating pay stubs. And even though I didn't generate pay stubs because the stylists that worked in the salon, they were 1099, still people ask me, how would I do that? And so the fact that Shopify offers this tool, this is going to be so beneficial to so many business owners because it gives you a template to create pay stubs, and it's literally done in 5 steps. So this is another tool that is very, very essential. Also, pay stubs are very, very important. You want to make sure that if you are hiring employees, that you have documented proof as to what they're getting paid. And it also makes it easier for them too, because when they're going to apply for different loans or when they're going to any type of place where they need proof of income, they have it. And you can literally create the pay stub without taking too much time. You don't need to hire an assistant to do it. You don't need to hire a manager to do it for you. It's something that you can do step by step. So it reads, employers, businesses need to generate pay stubs to maintain accurate payroll records. Pay stubs provide transparency of paid wages, help you keep tabs on employee hours and track deductions like taxes and insurance. They also serve as a record for tax purposes and can help you decide on your hiring budget. So I think this is really cool. And like I said, it's done in like 5 steps. You fill out the information in the fields that are required, and then you can go ahead and print out that pay stub. It goes over all of the information like benefit deductions, I don't know, just whatever you can think of that's related to you creating a pay stub, that information is here. So like I said before, and I'll probably keep saying throughout this video, one of the things I like about Shopify is they don't just give you the tool and say, hey, here's the tool. They literally give you the tool plus the information that you need to be as successful with the tool as you want to be. And then if you don't find the information there, they have the help center. If you don't find it in the help center, they have blogs. And if you don't find it in the blogs, you can find the information in the FAQ section. And then without the FAQ section, if you can't find it there, you can also chat with a live agent. There are people that have reached out and they have asked, hey, what happened to Shopify's 1-800 number? Because initially when I started doing videos about Shopify, they had a 1-800 customer care number, and that phased away. And so they went to different methods of communicating with their customers. And so I think it's really cool that you can, they put so much information in there and so many resources, even without having a 1-800 number. The next tool is a free QR code generator. I'm not going to spend too much time on this tool because I made an entire video going over an overview on the Shopify QR code generator. So if you're interested in that, all you have to do is literally type in the search bar, Brittany Bundles Shopify QR code generator, or Brittany Bundles QR code, and that video will come up. Another tool is Free Business Card Maker. So there are so many businesses that are still using business cards. And I say that because there are some business owners that feel like business cards are way outdated. They will never use a business card. And they kind of laugh when I even mention business cards. But I still find a benefit for business cards. And there are some other businesses that do as well. So if you're someone that still utilizes business cards, or if you're considering hopping into the entrepreneurship realm and you're like, hey, I need some business cards, you can also create your business cards right through Shopify. They have a free business card generator. All you have to do is fill out the template, like the information that's in front of you, and you can go ahead, upload different pictures, upload different files, and you can make your business card within 5 easy steps as well. So enter your information, add your logo if you have one. If you don't, you can always use that free logo generator that they have. You can design your business card, check your email, and then, download it. So I think that's really pretty cool. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's user-friendly. One thing that I would hear about people that were switching to Shopify would say a couple years ago, they would say, hey, Shopify isn't as user-friendly. And I actually did a study with Shopify, paid study, maybe 2 years ago, and they were asking me my insight and asking me based on the people that I had worked with, different entrepreneurs, what they were saying, what kind of feedback was I getting from Shopify. And I was honest and transparent, and I said, hey, it's a great platform, but some people think that it's too complicated. And so I really believe that they took that piece of advice, because I'm sure I wasn't the only person that came back with that advice, and they have really been working towards simplifying their processes and giving more information pertaining to their plans and their tools, and even their some of their website templates. I believe that they're listening to what it is we're saying, and they have made some things a lot easier, because like you can see on the screen a moment ago, they, in 5 steps, you can literally have most of these tools utilized and have a business card created or a logo generated or whatever, Another tool they have is an invoice generator. I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but I think that's cool too if you are in the business and of sending out invoices. Like, let's say that you do landscaping, or you repair vehicles or whatever the case may be, but you send people invoices. Even me working in the hair industry, I send invoices from time to time. There are some people that do not purchase on my website. And typically for people like that, I create an invoice and send it to them for them to just click on the invoice and purchase. Or I create an invoice through PayPal. But the fact that you now have another option, we all have another option of creating the invoices, I think that's super cool. Like I said, I'm a big options person. I like to know what my options are so that I can choose what works best at that time for me. They also offer a purchase order template, so you can manage incoming and pending orders. And again, it goes through step-by-step instructions on how you can utilize that tool as well. You can also upload your logo, different images. So that's something that they offer too. Typically, when I work with, when I see different e-commerce platforms, they offer similar tools, but it's not all of this in one place. So I like the fact that you can get all of this through Shopify. Also, a privacy policy generator. I work with a lot of entrepreneurs that are stuck on their privacy policies, their return policies, and things like that. Now, there are some websites that I've seen that have literally skipped over their policy section. They don't have a return policy posted. They don't have a privacy policy posted. And I'm saying if you have skipped that because you were struggling in that area, there's no need to skip it. Like, you literally, there's so many resources out here now that you can get step-by-step instructions and templates on how to create the policies for your business, because one thing that you are going to need are your policies and your guidelines and a structure for your business. Take it from me, just when you feel like you won't encounter a certain circumstance, that's typically when you do encounter that circumstance. And I didn't just see that whole theory play out in my entrepreneurial journey, but like I said, when I do mentoring with other entrepreneurs, different business consultations, and I've been doing consultations for years at this point, you may be surprised at the stories that you hear. So just knowing that businesses go through things, even if you may be thinking, hey, I'm a new business, I'm a small business, it's still really important to make sure that you are creating your policies. Also, the shipping label template, that's in here too. It's kind of like anything you can think of that you would need to be successful in your business. Especially if you're an e-commerce business, is here. Like, you have all of the tools that you need here. You put in your information, so you can enter the sender's information, first name, last name, email address, address, and go ahead and enter all the details, and it makes it simple for you. So the template is laid out for this tool as well. And again, if you are interested in this tool, all you have to do is go to Shopify, go to the Help Center, and you'll be able to pull this information up. They have a refund policy generator, and that's pretty much self-explanatory. We kind of went over the reasons why you would want to have a return policy generator. You want a return policy for your website because you need that, especially if someone does like a chargeback. You're going to need your policy. They're going to need to know, okay, what was your policy for this? What is your return policy for that? If you don't have any policy or any structure to how you're going to handle certain scenarios, you may find yourself in scenarios that don't have the outcome that you had hoped for. So you can also get your free refund policy and a free trial with Shopify. Again, like I said, the link is down below. So if you're interested in switching over to Shopify, you can. I always tell people, give it a try. If you're not happy with your e-commerce platform, you don't have to switch it over the same day, but you can play around with Shopify and see if it's something that you like. You can play around with it and see if it's something that you're able to grab a hold of, and because sometimes people say it's intimidating. So you can really check and see if this is something that you would enjoy doing. Here's another tool that I just pulled up. And this is the bill of landing page, or bill of landing template. I don't really I've never used the bill of lading. I haven't, not that I'm aware of. So if you use this, or if you're interested, this is another tool that they have. Also, a barcode generator. I think this is so cool. So if you have a brick and mortar location, or if you're doing like a pop-up event, or if you're like sourcing your products to another store I think this is really cool. The fact that you can create a barcode through Shopify as well. Now, Shopify has always had, I don't want to say always, but I remember a few years back me talking about Shopify offering barcodes. But like I said before, the thing with Shopify is they're very innovative. So even something that they offered 2 years ago, I'm confident that it's probably either the same or better. Like, they do a great job with staying innovative and revamping their services and products. So this is also cool. If you don't know, I do have a credit repair business, and I talk a lot about credit and loans and just finance all together. And the fact that they have a business loan calculator is so cool. So I'm playing around with it here so that you all can see how cool this is. But there are some people that are wanting to take out loans for their business, and they want to calculate, okay, if the loan is this percentage and my term is this, how much in interest am I going to pay over the course of, just kind of play around with some numbers. So instead of going to your loan officer and sending them 1,000 texts or 1,000 emails or calling back to back, you literally can find out your own finance. You can figure out how much you're going to pay with any loan that you're taking out. They have a CPM calculator as well. So I think that's pretty cool. And it goes over what CPM stands for. So CPM stands for cost per 1,000 impressions. If you are a YouTube content creator, then I'm pretty sure you're used to the term CPM. And they also have a profit margin calculator. So all of this, like, if you can't use all of these tools, or if you decide not to use all of these tools, I bet there's at least 5 tools that every entrepreneur can use to benefit their business. But I thought this was so cool. You can put in the cost of the item, and then you can go ahead and put in the markup percentage. And then you can calculate the profit that you're getting off of that product. There are so many people that are struggling with pricing products too. So if you're struggling with pricing products, this would be a cool tool for you to play around with and see, just kind of be able to see the numbers in front of you to decide what price you want to settle on. Sometimes it just makes it easier for you to actually see what it is you're going to charge and what it is you're going to make. It also goes over different profit margin formulas. And I think it teaches you so much regarding business through Shopify. Sometimes I read their help center and I'm like, whoa, when I shipped my first international order, the Shopify help center really helped me with a lot of that. So I'm not kidding you all. Shopify has a lot of information. Even if you don't decide to use them as your e-commerce platform, I would still take advantage of some of the free tools that they have as long as it benefited your business. So, or benefits your business. They also have this discount calculator. So that's cool too. If you're wanting to play around with different discount percentages and just different things like that, they have that on here as well. Again, I've been saying it throughout the video, but if you do want to play around with Shopify, I don't believe you don't necessarily need a Shopify account to play around with all of these tools. But if you do want to check out Shopify, there is a link down below this video. All you have to do is click that link, and then it gives you, step-by-step instructions on how to sign up for your website. So I think that's pretty cool. You can go ahead and choose your calculation type, and it literally gives you kind of like a breakdown and a calculator too on the discount portion. So that is something that can save time too, because if you want to factor into a discount, go ahead and do it. Now, I wish I would have did this video. I don't know if I could have done the video, but I was going to say I wish I would have done this video before Black Friday, because I think this would have been really, really cool to use during that period. But nevertheless, you all know that it's here, and the tools Shopify are offering for free. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.